Howdy, friends. Ethan's not here because, well, he has personal issues to deal with. But Sydney and I are here, and it's going to be a good day.
We're holding it down.
Holding down the fort for
The
A&M
girls.
Arkansas week. Also, other games happening this week, but it's A&M Arkansas week.
Yeah. It's our week. Let us shine.
It's our week. I just lost my quarterback. We have something.
We do.
I'm heartbroken. I'm literally heartbroken. And it's not because I don't believe in Max, because I do. But Connor was having such a good year.
That was tough to see.
We had a feeling because people that were closer to the field said you could hear him yelling, like in pain.
Oof.
So I was like, yeah, that's not just a high ankle sprain.
You were there, weren't you?
I was, but I was getting sick in the stands.
Oh,
So.
yeah. I forgot about that situation.
0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Forgot about that one.
Drink water, friends. Drink water.
Shelby almost died at the A&M Auburn game.
Well, I was drinking water. I guess I wasn't drinking it fast enough. I don't know. But I was drinking water, but I just literally, like, I sat down for a second, which you're not supposed to do, but I sat down for a second and my head started spinning. And I was like, okay, like I saw black dots and I was like, this is not good. Like, this is not good. And my sister was like, do we need to go? And then I threw up.
Oh, there we go.
And I said, okay, we can go now.
Yeah, now we need to go.
And the guy behind me was like, oh, that's not what I want to see. And I wanted to turn around so badly and go, yes, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Right.
Like I'm so glad that I'm so sorry you had to watch me throw up. But yes, I am fine. Thank you for asking.
Thank you so much.
Like 10 out of 10 would recommend you as anyone, as a friend to anyone. Like, God, I hate people.
Yeah. I spent the game weekend in bed. So
yeah, I heard.
Rough weekends for us.
Rough weekends. But now that it's happened, I can talk about it. My sorority little got engaged this weekend.
Ooh.
So that's what I was doing in College Station. I couldn't mention it last weekend, and I found out that her fiance watches our show.
Oh, wow. A supportive king.
We stan a king.
We stan.
Keep him, Stace. He watches the show. You can keep him.
That's funny.
We did have a whole moment that she Snapchatted me because he had never seen Princess Diaries. She's like, we can't keep him. Like, we got to get rid of him now.
Gotta go.
And I was like, oh, make him watch it.
That's one of my favorite movies growing up.
Like, you got to sit him down and make him watch it now.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to that game.
Yeah, I was supposed to be going to every game pretty much from ULM straight forward through to Alabama. But now my sister and my mom are going to Alabama. And because I overheated at the Auburn game, I'd be sitting by myself in Lauren's student seat.
You got booted.
I don't want to do that.
You did not get the tickets with Mom.
No, Mom was like, no, I'm going to sit with Lauren for this one. And I was like, okay. And she goes, you can go sit in Lauren's seat right now. And I was like, I just had like an overheating moment.
Yeah.
At the Auburn game, and this one's at 2:30. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
Sorry. I love you guys, but no.
Maybe it'll be cooler by then, though.
Maybe, but I won't know until after ticket pull. And people are already camped out for ticket pull.
Oh, wow.
And ticket pull is not till next Monday.
Jeez.
And I'm like, okay, why? Like, help me understand.
That is a good question.
Help me understand why you do this. I always had decent seats, and I never, like, camped out for tickets.
Did anything crazy, yeah.
Like, I don't care that much. And I love football, but I don't care that much.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Anyway, now that we've had fun of a conversation, we go through last week. A&M and Auburn was fun. If Auburn would be more fun if they had a competent quarterback. They literally just don't have one.
Yeah.
As Ethan already said, Peyton Thorne is booty butt.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That is true. Arkansas LSU was it was an exciting game.
I didn't get to catch it, so you'll have to catch me up.
It was really fun. Arkansas had the lead until like 45 seconds in the second quarter, and then LSU went up by 1, and then they just came out of the half like ready to roll. And it was just like score, 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 back and forth. Arkansas's defense could not stop LSU in the second half for whatever reason. But
Sounds
it was
fun.
exciting. It was fun. It was another frustrating week of penalties for the Hogs and not getting that together, which is really frustrating. But
I saw y'all might be getting Rocket back this week, though.
hopefully, yeah,
I'd hope not.
we'll see.
I'm just gonna. I don't root. I root for people not coming back yet.
Yeah, I don't know what he can do behind our O line, but
I felt that.
it gets better.
We've literally it's been now 3 straight years of injured quarterbacks within the first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like that's shitty O-line play.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a tweet about that today with A&M, and it was like it's happened for the past 4 years. Like you got to look at what's happening in practice or something. Or the practice load or something.
Like God. And it makes you appreciate guys like Kellen Mond more. Literally never missed a game.
Yeah.
Never. And that's not to say he wasn't banged up.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, I miss Kellen. But I did appreciate they interviewed Max and they said, did you think about the transfer portal? Because like you knew going in that Connor was probably going to be the starter. Like, did you not think about transferring? And he was like, no, this is my home. This is where I want to be, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. Okay.
That's nice.
Thank God, because we need you.
Yeah.
We need you.
Yeah. I'm looking at I don't remember. I was like half asleep all day on Saturday. I don't remember watching like any of these games, but I definitely did.
Let's see. We have to mention Florida had their catch of the year.
Catch of the year, Ricky.
There you go.
It was a really cool catch. Did you watch the video?
I did. 10 out of 10.
It was nice.
Too bad it happened against a team that doesn't matter. Like, had he done it last week, 2 weeks ago against Tennessee, it would have been on like everything for weeks.
Florida barely okay, they didn't barely get by Charlotte, but it was close, 22-7.
Kind of reminds me of Alabama and South Florida.
Yeah.
But here's the difference. No one expects anything from Florida.
Right. Kentucky dominated Vandy.
That was
beat Ole Miss.
I think, in the first half.
Yeah.
They were showing the score at Kyle, and I was like, hey, look at Vandy. And then they showed the final, and I was like, oh, look at Vandy.
Yeah.
Poor Vandy. They tried.
It was a weird SEC week. There's like random teams and then like random SEC matchups like South Carolina and Mississippi State.
One of our Tennessee fans was talking about Joe Milton's 81-yard touchdown run. I said, you're playing UTSA. Please calm down. Like, please calm down. Like, had you done that against Florida, actually, I wouldn't have said anything either because Florida's defense, I don't know how good they are.
Yeah.
But, like, you did it against UTSA. I could have run 81 yards against UTSA.
I might have passed out, but I could probably do it.
I would have passed out halfway through, but because I'm not an athlete. They don't pay for my college. I always tell my mom that because I'll make a comment. She'll go like, you could do it. I said, they're not paying for my college.
Therefore, I can't.
Like, I'm expecting them to be better than me.
Mhm. True.
Like, I'm sorry, is that asking too much? Let's see. Next this week, Florida at Kentucky.
I wonder how our friend is feeling about this game.
How is Ethan feeling about this game? Who knows? Ethan will say Florida by 90.
Yeah, he will. Like, it won't even be a competition. You know, we've gotten those rough few weeks out of the way.
And it's not like Kentucky. Didn't Kentucky just break the winning streak or something? Or was that Tennessee? I don't know. When was the last time Florida beat Kentucky? Let's see. Or Kentucky beat Florida, other way around. Let's see, Florida, Kentucky, football, Wikipedia. I can spell. Well, it is 53-20. But Kentucky is on a 2-game win streak against Florida.
There we go. Ethan, watch out.
Like Kentucky,
I'm sure I took Florida in this game.
Yeah, Kentucky didn't. The last time Kentucky won was 1985 or 86, and then they won in 2018 to break that streak.
Jesus.
So from 1986 to 2018, they didn't win.
Huh.
Well, there you go. We're gonna come back to our game because we got a lot to say. Georgia plays Auburn, and all I have seen is that the miracle at Jordan Hare from like what was that 2016 or whatever.
Yeah.
The same year as Kick Six and all that jazz.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, it can happen, and I'm like, you have to have a competent quarterback and offensive line for that.
I don't see it. Like, Auburn gets squashed.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, they get squashed.
Assuming Georgia shows up in the first half.
Hopefully.
Missouri at Vandy. Missouri's undefeated and ranked.
Yeah. I saw that.
I was like, okay, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Things I didn't have on my bingo card.
They barely beat Kansas State. They barely beat Memphis last week.
But K-State was ranked.
They were. They were ranked.
At like number 15 or something.
Yeah, they were.
I don't think they still are, but
Missouri's 23. Interesting.
I love your drink. It's like interesting. Now let me take a drink.
Interesting.
I've got Missouri on that one.
So do I.
I'm going to go Kentucky over Florida, and Ethan's going to hate me. I don't know who I picked from now. Like on the actual spreadsheet, but I'm going to go Kentucky now.
Just you had Florida.
Yeah, I'm sure you had. I do. But now because Kentucky's on this 2-game win streak, why not? I root for chaos.
Yeah. I feel.
So Florida beat Tennessee. Now Kentucky can beat Florida. And then Tennessee will beat Kentucky. And it'll be a whole
circle of life.
The circle of life. Let's see. I've got Georgia.
I got Georgia. I got Missouri.
LSU and Ole Miss.
This is the rivalry that I think both teams kind of want, but Ole Miss wants real bad.
Ole Miss wants something that's not Mississippi State.
Last year, LSU stormed the field over Ole Miss.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they had 2 field stormings.
That was a fun time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go LSU on that
Yeah,
one.
me too. And I honestly kind of hope they squash Ole Miss.
I can't stand Lane Kiffin.
I know.
Like I don't see the like appeal.
I
I
hate
don't
their
see the word.
fans. Once a year, their fans come after me for something.
Yeah, well,
We've already taken care of it this year, so hopefully we're good for a while.
we're over. It's done.
Yeah. They didn't like the I tweeted about Lane Kiffin, that kid that got kicked off the team.
Oh yeah, they'll do that.
They didn't like that one.
Of course not. Let's see. South Carolina at Tennessee. Dear God, if South Carolina wins this game.
Yeah, I've got Tennessee winning this one.
Of course, I believed in Tennessee over Florida.
I haven't watched like any of Tennessee this year.
I don't care to.
Or really caught up with any of their games.
I don't care to until October, was it 14th? Week 7?
Yep, week 7.
October 14th. Yep. Until then, I don't care.
That's fair.
Do what you want. I don't care. Alabama at State.
I think they're going to okay, I'm not going to say I think they're going to squash them. I think they're going to beat them by at least 2 touchdowns.
One of the headlines on this website says that this is going to be a cat and mouse game. And I said, okay.
That's interesting.
I have questions.
That is very interesting.
And I would click on it, but it's a video and I don't want to see what it is. It's not an article that I can just skim.
Yeah. That is
like I don't know what that means. I know what it means, but I don't know what it means for them.
Can you believe we got the 11 a.m. slot?
Yes and no.
I can, but nothing should be played at 11 a.m. in Jerry's world. In my opinion.
I have to drive because it's 40 minutes from my house to my friend's house, who I'm going with. And then she lives 15 minutes from the stadium, but the opposite way. So I'm driving past the stadium.
Yeah.
To park at her house for her to drive us to the stadium because I don't want to drive in Arlington.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. See, so many people are like having to travel for that game. Like, no one wants to travel and then wake up at 7 a.m. to
look nice and
yeah.
And everybody
terrible.
Nice because it's air conditioned and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Like I'll wear a dress probably.
Yeah.
And boots and all that jazz.
I don't know where I'll be watching, but I'll be watching somewhere.
You could have watched it with me at the game, just saying.
I know.
19th row, first
deck.
19th row, first deck.
That's very nice.
Gotta love student seats.
Yeah.
It's our last year to get student seats, so.
Oh, yeah. I had
graduating.
It popped up in my memories. I think it was 2 days ago. Being there.
Oh, it was like what? It? The Oink Doink?
Oh, no.
It? Because that's in my memories. The Oink Doink.
Oink Doink.
Oh my god. I still can't believe he did it again.
Did you see my Twitter poll the other day?
Yes, how did that end up?
The Pop Fly won.
Of course.
But it was the strangest question, and it was really close for a while because my friend Jake is an Aggie, and he just asked me, he was like, Pop Fly or Oink Doink? And I was like, definitely the Pop Fly. That was a national championship game. And then, like, for an hour or two, like, the two were pretty close in the little poll, and I was like, guys.
The national championship.
We lost a national championship game.
Beating the Aggies. I didn't know these two were even.
Off an oink doink.
Which wasn't even the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like, I still, to this day, push that out. That I'm like, hey, by the way, that game wasn't over.
Yeah.
And Lord knows it only takes a second. Ask Nick Saban.
Oh, yeah.
It only takes a second, y'all.
Only one.
All right. So do you think you can win this game and why?
I think, oh, Jesus. See, I haven't been paying a lot of attention to A&M either.
I can give you a quote. Let me give you a quick rundown. Our offensive line sucks. Our defensive line is good when putting up pressure, which is not surprising. We have like 5 stars on 5 stars on 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
But DJ Durkin does not dial up pressure like ever, except for last week when he did almost the entire game. But like, where was this against Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell?
Inconsistent, I'm hearing.
Very inconsistent. And Connor's out, so now we're game planning with Max. Because Connor now has a broken bone in his foot that apparently is very small, but enough that he can't put weight on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, ouch. No es bueno.
So, to win the game, we have to not have 11 penalties on the offensive line.
Oh, y'all have penalties on your offensive line. Perfect, because we do too.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be like flag.
It's like they get the momentum going, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're driving. Like, we're back, false start. Next play, false start. Next play, false start. I mean, it is insane. No discipline.
We had, I think it was last week, we ended up with 2nd and 40. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And we had like 3 times that we would convert, like 1st and 12.
Yeah.
1st and 18.
So,
and then it would get called back.
Yeah.
And it would get called back.
Cool. So it's like playing a mirror. Offense-wise.
It's a mirror.
Our defense was really good the first half against Ole Miss or LSU, but the second half they just ran all over. So I don't know. Our secondary gets burnt.
Evan Stewart says hello.
Pretty easily.
Evan Stewart, Moose Muhammad, who else? Jade Walker, who was D2 last year. That kid is good.
Great.
Noah is supposed to be back. He's 6'6".
Our D line is pretty good. So maybe we can just get to Max and just smother it.
Probably would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Because our offensive line is not exactly going to protect him. So
our tight end woke up this week. Our freshman tight end has been like killing it. So
we have Max to Jake. His brother is our tight end.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
I've been told, and I don't know how true this is, but I've been told that during Jake's recruitment, Max decided to transfer from LSU, and Jake basically said, "I'll come to A&M, but I want Max to come too." And Jimbo said, "Okay."
Huh.
All right. I don't like I said, I don't know how true that is.
Yeah.
But I've been told, and I was like, "That's funny." That his brother's coming.
It'll be another tight one.
Of course it will be.
And then some crazy is going to happen.
And even if we don't win, I'm going to the fair the next day so I can, get fried food and be happy.
Yeah. There we go.
There's fried butter. Like it's literally like a chilled cube of butter that they bread and they put it in the deep fryer. So when you bite into it, it's just like oozing butter. It's magical. This is what we talk about when Ethan leaves.
That is crazy.
Like, it's one of my favorite things. My mom and I get it every year.
Yeah.
Though, like, the state fair is such a big deal here that teachers get free tickets. And I forgot that I got a free ticket. So I went and bought one and spent $25 that I didn't have.
How much are the tickets?
Like $25.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, well, at least like I got my ticket, I'll be fine. Oh well.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, come pick up your teacher ticket. And I was like, damn it. I hate myself. And the girl I'm going with is also a teacher. So we bought 2 tickets for nothing. And we're like, I hate me.
That's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
But it is what it is.
It is. I think besides Ole Miss LSU, we have the best game this week.
Which is why I'm kind of sad it's at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Who got the Georgia and Auburn got the 2:30 slot.
Of course they did.
Even though again, booty butt.
Yeah.
So how they got the 2:30 slot, I don't know.
Rivalry.
Not, of course, I would say it's at least, has it been more balanced than ours?
I don't think so.
Let's see.
Auburn, Georgia.
Gotta look it up. Auburn. I want to look up. Oh, compare team. I was like, who am I looking for? How do I do this? Georgia. It is okay. It's 50. It's 63-56 Georgia.
Okay.
But Georgia has won every game since 2017.
Okay. So it hasn't been even recently.
When was the
2016, I think.
Was the magical catch? Because it says that Georgia won that game.
Maybe it was 15. Oh my god.
2013. There it is.
Oh my.
Mark Richt was still the coach at Georgia.
Oh my god, I forgot about him.
I'm sure Georgia fans would also like to forget about him.
I'm sure they would.
Like I like about Kevin Sumlin sometimes.
Yeah.
And you'd like to forget about quite a few coaches.
Yeah. Brett Bielema. Chad. I do forget about him most of the time, luckily.
Poor Chad. He tried.
Screw Chad. And Club Dub. I can't stand him. And then he went and ruined Allen High School.
That's true. The cat is just staring at me.
Oh.
He's sitting on the floor like, and I'm like, okay. Can I help you? Do you need something? Oh, no, looking at you. Look at us. See, when Ethan's not here to talk never ending about Florida, we're done in 30 minutes.
Yeah, look at that.
Let's go, Ethan. No, just kidding.
Never ending Florida talk.
It's kind of sad that he's not here to talk about Florida and Kentucky, though.
I know.
Let's see. Looking ahead, I'm going to click on week 6 and see what we're working with. Alabama A&M, Florida Vandy. Oh, that actually is a competitive game sometimes. Was last year.
Sorry then.
Florida Vandy. Why isn't Florida on my schedule? I need an easy win. All right.
Ole Miss the next week.
I'm teacher tired, friends. So we will see you on the other side of A&M and Archie, Ags and Bacon.
If we survive it.
Also, all the other games that don't matter. So,
yeah.
It's just me and Sydney's game. You're welcome.
It's our week.
You're welcome. Next week, one of us will be happy.
Yep.
One of us will probably cry. I may cry at a stadium. As long as I don't overheat there, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
Like I did it. Like I overheated there, and then I got overheated at the bar Saturday night because I was, I guess, not drinking enough water, and I was like, okay,
Well,
I need to go to bed.
day's over.
I gotta go. Like I told my little, I was like, I love you, but I've got to go home now.
This weekend is over.
It's not a good day for me.
No.
All right, friends. Thanks. Gig 'em. Ethan, I won't say the other thing, but they all know what you say.
Woo pig.
Gross.
Ethan. GG's. We'll just say that.
Have a good game, my friend. We hope that you beat Kentucky so you can have happy things on Saturday because one of us isn't going to.
Yep.
Eh.